As a WM ambassador, this is always a big week for Charley Hoffman. Lost in a playoff last year against Nick Taylor. Recently had a top 5 finish at the American Express. Has been on the PGA Tour for more than 2 decades. And guess what? Still ranked in the top 100 in the world, 95th to be exact. Wait to be joined by Charley on this Tuesday. You made some news right in this memo. What prompted you to put pen to paper or fingers to keyboard to talk about slow play and competitive nature on the PGA Tour?
To be completely honest, guys, just bring awareness to it. I'm a fan like everybody else that watches the game of golf, and I just want to bring awareness of a few things that was at the top of my mind and sort of follow in Justin Thomas's lead. And sometimes I wouldn't say it falls on deaf ears. Sometimes your membership thinks it falls on deaf ears. But this was obviously not for the media. I released it to the players. The media got a hold of it. But just awareness of a few things that were on my mind. Obviously, slow play. We've been catching a lot of heat for that. And just try. I don't know if we're ever going to solve the problem with slow play, but I just wanted to hopefully have a guy think about if they're sort of out of position, then maybe they should need to play a little bit faster for our product and for our game of golf, just like an interview with CBS or NBC in mid-round. Just the little things you need to do to make our product better.
What's been the reaction so far? 100% positive, 50-50, Charley, stay in your lane. What have you heard?
Well, I've heard from, I will say, probably a couple dozen, 20 guys, and everybody's been very positive and very supportive. Obviously, everybody's read the letter. If you're watching this, it was sort of all over the map. It was intended to be all over the map. It wasn't like trying to find a solution for anything or having a solution for anything, but just bring awareness of what's going on to the membership. What I think is someone that is, I would hope, a respected voice out here for 20 plus years, and just it's been positive. Now, none of them have been top players. I did sort of call it the top players about playing other venues and other things. But you know what? I'm not saying don't do that. But there's a lot of great PGA Tour events and great sponsors that run events that would love to have the top players play on more of a regular basis. And everybody gets tired out here, but it's our job to sort of support the brand, support our product, and just play as many tournaments as I can, or we can, and also I'm obviously more competition, more storyline, more players in the field, I think somewhat better. I don't think more players in the field is going to slow down our play. Thursday, Friday, there's a cut. There's the same amount of people on the weekend for the most part in a signature event as there is on a full field tour event. So slow play is not because of field size, in my opinion. It's because we're not accountable as players, and the rules staff maybe not getting on players soon enough. But it's just, I would say, bringing awareness to the situation we're in, and maybe look yourself in the mirror and maybe do a little bit better as a player.
Charley, I wanted to switch gears for you just a minute here, and I wanted to ask you, as someone who really values longevity, probably because I didn't have a long career myself, but I marvel at you guys at 48 years old being able to compete with these young guys, and you still got plenty of pop in the bat, without a doubt. So you're one of the guys that can at 48 years old. What keeps you motivated at 48 years old?
Trying to beat these young guys. It's fun. I'm still in the gym in the mornings, not lifting as much weight. I would say just making sure I don't lose flexibility and mobility for the most part. But you know what? It's fun. I love playing practice rounds. I love young guys competing against them, and I like to see the look on their face when my driver may go by them or with them on a few tee shots during a round. Then they go, "How old are you again? How long have you been out here?" But no, it's fun. I love competing. I don't know what I'd do if I didn't compete on a regular basis out here. But I'm still, as I say, still competing to win golf tournaments. When I'm healthy, I feel like I can play against the best in the world. When I'm not, I obviously can't. But I'm healthy right now, and I feel like I can compete and hopefully be out here for a few more years and then try myself at PGA Tour champions.
Oh, those guys have got a rude awakening when you get out there, my man. One more question real quick. At 48, give people, as an elder statesman myself, and you and I have known each other for a long time, give people an idea of what it's like for a 48-year-old getting up in the morning and trying to get out here and compete. Like, what are some of the challenges at 48 that you have now that you didn't have at 28?
Well, looking at my tee time this week, 7:20, which is first off. That means I'm getting to the golf course probably around 5 o'clock. doing functional warm-up, getting worked on by the tour staff and the physios, getting to the range about an hour and 10 prior to the tee time. So, I mean, I'm getting the golf course at 5. I'm getting up at 4:30-ish. Lucky enough, I'm staying over here at the Fairmont Princess, so not a long commute this week. And it's definitely, the mornings have gotten a lot longer for myself, but I guess the 8:30, 9 o'clock bedtime's a lot earlier than I used to go to bed too. Don't catch many of the live acts at the Bird's Nest anymore. But you know what? It's just something that I enjoy. I thrive on. When I'm weeks off, I get up early and work out before the kids go to school. So it's something I'm used to and I embrace. But I can't do it and I can't compete without it. So it's a grind to get my body moving and going in the morning, especially if it's cool. Good thing the weather's supposed to be pretty good this week, so that's good for my back and my body to get moving. I like warm weather versus the cold and freezing. So I got that going for me this week, so I'm looking forward to hopefully another successful week here at the WM Phoenix Open.
Well, I know the week means a lot to you. You're an ambassador of WM. You got the green shirt. You probably have 100 of those green gloves as well. Give the viewers a sense of what it takes to be successful around TPC Scottsdale. Yeah, you know what? It's a golf course. You put it in play, you could have a lot of wedges, a lot of scoring opportunities, and obviously you got to make the putts. But you got to get the ball in play. There's some forced carries, like Ao said. I can still pop it out there pretty good. There's some 300-yard carries on some bunkers that give you some advantage into some of these holes, and I can still sort of take advantage of that and sort of cut off some of those dog legs. And so get the ball in the fairway, hit the wedge close, and make the putt. And usually it correlates to a bunch under par. We obviously got the last few holes. I think it's some of the greatest holes in all of golf. Anything can happen. You can make 5 birdies in a row, or you can make some bogeys. You got a reachable par 5, an iconic par 3, and a reachable par 4, and a great 18th hole. So a lot can happen. Obviously, I think that's why the fan loves watching this event. And it's in my mind one of the best weeks of the year here in Phoenix in the WM Phoenix Open. I know it's hard to look at your career while you're still in it, but what are you most proud of about the length and breadth of your career? 4 wins, a runner-up here last year. What are you most proud of when you look at the career of Charley Hoffman?
It's funny you say this. I revert back to my foundation, which I started X amount of years ago, probably 15, 16 years ago, and the amount of money we've been able to give back to local charities in the San Diego and Las Vegas area, nearly $5 million through the course of the foundation my wife and I started. And as I say, I dreamed of playing golf on the PGA Tour, dreamed of winning golf tournaments, but I never dreamed I'd be able to give back to communities in which I live in like we've been able to. And that's a legacy hopefully my kids see and live by, and hopefully I know giving back brings more gratitude to myself and my family than any golf shot or any golf tournament I ever won. So giving back, I think, sort of ingrained in us on the PGA Tour, and that's what I'm most proud of.
Well, Charley, you've helped a lot of kids and still battling these kids out here on the PGA Tour and doing it well. Thanks for your time and best of luck this week here at the WM Phoenix Open.
Appreciate you guys' support. Talk to you soon.